Trade continues to be a priority for NCBA. Here to talk more about this topic is Don Schiefelbein, NCBA's President-Elect. Don, U.S. beef exports seem to be strong year after year, so why does trade continue to be a top issue of concern for NCBA and cattle producers?
Well, Kate, ultimately our goal is to grow dollars in the hands of beef producers. And when you look at the market share that exports provide or the world provides, you expand yourself to a lot of consumers. So it's important that we expand our trade to every individual across the globe who wants to purchase healthy, great tasting U.S. beef.
So do producers understand how much value exports really add to the beef industry?
Well, I don't know if they know it entirely, but I think they're getting a better handle on it each and every year. You know, I think we've heard this number, Kate, that exports add about $350 to every live fed animal. And that's a number I think that resonates with producers. And they begin to understand, boy, $350 is an important element if we're going to be successful in the beef business. And I think it's also equally important that if you look at not just the gross dollars, but what products they buy with that $350, when you talk about the variety meats like tripe and tongue, it's kind of a double importance that we have that trade market strong.
Then how important were exports to the industry last year with the problems caused by COVID?
Well, as you can imagine, huge. Whenever you lose 40% of your market overnight due to the loss of restaurants, hotels, etc., anywhere you can get market share is extremely important. And it was very, very important that exports kind of filled in a big chunk of that market that we needed so desperately when COVID was gripped upon us.
So Don, can you tell us what are some of the other key policy issues NCBA is focusing on this year?
Well, I think first and foremost in a lot of producers' mind is we're right in the middle of price discovery, making sure that the price discovery system works and that cattle producers are getting their fair share of the price of fed cattle when it gets marketed through. Other items, of course, you're probably reading about are transportation and, of course, endangered species, specifically in my part of the world, how we're managing wolf management. So there's lots of issues, Kate, that we have our fingers in across lots of various areas. So it's important that we continue to stay focused on all those areas.
So finally, why is a strong membership base important for NCBA's work in DC?
And this is probably maybe the best kept secret out there, Kate, is that most people think that my checkoff dollars will cover me for all those issues we just discussed. The truth of the matter is the use of checkoff dollars is very narrow. So when you get into almost every other topic, specifically policy topics like fake meat and whether or not we should have COVID relief payments paid to farmers, that all has to come from dues paying dollars or basically membership dollars. So if you look at the important things that or we are looking out at for in Washington, D.C., all of those items are being benefited from the use of membership dollars, Kate.
Thanks, Don. Now, if you'd like to stay up to date on all the key issues and events from Washington, D.C., become a member of NCBA. When you join, you'll get the Beltway Beef newsletter emailed directly to you every week with the latest news from Washington, D.C. and insights from the NCBA staff who work every day on Capitol Hill on your behalf. To join, just call 866-233-3872 or visit the website ncba.org.